I gotta swallow my saliva.
Welcome back, it's Lana and Jenna. Today we're going to be talking all about Lipsense. I'm really excited to share this with you guys. If you haven't heard of Lipsense, then you need to definitely look into it. We're going to leave a link below to a Facebook page that you can find out like everything you need to know, find your perfect shades, order everything you need to know. But yeah, we're going to share like our pros, cons, do a demonstration of how to use them because they are different from regular lipsticks for sure. And I will say I was skeptical at first. Like I didn't believe in it until I tried it. So
it's definitely worth looking into. So we're gonna start and go into the pros. So the pros of it is, and I feel like this is like the number one thing, is that it lasts all day. Like it has a chemical bond, so it just bonds to your lip and it just stays on all day. And I feel like that's what me and Jenna, like, that's what prevents us from wearing lipsticks, is because like throughout the day we're worried like, oh, is our lipstick, like, we are constantly having to like check up on it and making sure it's looking really well. But this stuff, it just stays on all day and you don't have to worry about that. And then another pro is just that it doesn't transfer. So like when you're eating and drinking, like I was over at my parents' house on Sunday and I specifically was like, I was wearing my Lipsense and I was watching to see if it was transferring on my glass of water or like the food that I was eating or anything like that, and it just stayed on my lips. So that was another huge pro.
like we're wearing it right now, like
yeah, it
it's
doesn't
not going anywhere.
It stays on. So the other pro is just that they have a pretty wide selection of lipsticks, so it's really nice because you can choose different colors. And the link that we have listed down below, she'll be able to help you pick colors that are really helpful for your like skin type, or be able to walk you through the process of how to apply it and stuff like that. But
yeah,
now we're gonna go into the cons, and we definitely feel like the pros outweigh the cons.
Yes.
So it's definitely
the cons are only for your awareness.
Yes.
Like, you're going to love it, I'm pretty sure. And actually they have a money back guarantee. So if you do order it, you don't love it, like,
that's another
no
great
problem.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, so the cons. My first con I would say is that even though it like is great because it lasts all day, at the end of the night it isn't the easiest lipstick to remove. Most lipsticks you can just take a makeup wipe or wash, like whatever, it just comes off. And this you actually need a special thing, it's called an oops remover, or you can get by without the oops remover and really just kind of scrub with a wet washcloth and other things like that. But it doesn't just come off willy-nilly. Then I would say the next con is that if you decide you want to try it, you don't just kind of get to try a color, you kind of have to invest in a whole set, because you're going to have to buy the color first of all, then you're going to have to buy a gloss that sets the color in, this locks and makes sure your color stays in like all day, and then you buy the oops remover for removal. So it's not just like a one-time lipstick purchase, I'm going to see if it works. You're kind of committing to the whole process.
The whole starter kit.
I'd still recommend it though.
Yes.
Okay, then the next thing I would say is a con is just the price point. They're like in the $20 and up range, and because of that, like that would make me hesitate to purchase something new that I don't know already. But there is a lot of wears, like you're gonna get a lot of application out of these, and they claim even more than like double of what like a MAC lipstick is. So they're actually saying it is more bang for your buck if you're gonna use up the whole
And the
tube.
thing is, if you don't like it, they have the return policy, so.
Yeah, absolutely. The two other cons that I have are that one, if you really like a matte finish lipstick, you're not really gonna get that from these. While they do have like a matte finisher that's supposed to mattify it, it's not like a super matte.
Me and Jenna are both
lipstick.
wearing, are you wearing the matte? I'm not
wearing the
Okay,
matte.
I'm wearing the matte and Jenna's not. So, I mean, it is still a matte finish, probably compared to Jenna's, but me and Jenna both like our lipsticks to be really, really matte, and you definitely don't get that as much with this.
So if you love glossy lips, like this is gonna be amazing for you.
Yeah.
And even if you don't love glossy lips, like I still really think it's beautiful. Like even though I love mattes, I still would go for this. And the last con that I would say is some of the lighter colors that we have gotten to try out, they don't, they don't like
build
go on,
easy.
yeah, they don't build as easily. They don't go on as cleanly. So you kind of have to master it. Like I know people do it and they do it great, but like I've had to like really practice it. Whereas like other tubes of lipsticks, I can just like throw on.
Yeah,
it's like a skill you kind of have to get used to, but it's definitely like doable. Like anyone can do it.
Yeah, for sure. It just takes practice. And then the last con I would say is, so normally you would go and find a distributor, and we've linked that person below where you can go find her. But they will have like a Facebook page set up or some way that they can show you all the colors that they have. And I feel like a lot of the colors are sometimes hard to tell what they really look like in person. I feel like generally they're actually pretty accurate, but it's hard to see the details. But they also have pictures of people wearing them, so that's a good way to get a feel for what they look like. But
even though like you put on the same lipstick, it looks completely different on
that's
her.
true. It just looks different on anyone, and that's probably just that's just probably normal with any lipstick.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that.
Yeah. So like we said, like definitely the pros outweigh the cons. You're not gonna find a lip color anything like this like anywhere.
Yeah.
There will be other, like Lana said, other lip stains, but it's not the same. It's not the same like chemical bonds and everything. It's different. It doesn't last the same. And me and Lana do not sell this product, so this isn't like a hey, buy our stuff.
Yeah.
But that's how much we like it, is we definitely want to promote it and like encourage you to try this.
Anyways, now we are going to show you a demonstration. Now we're going to do a demonstration of the Lipsense. So first of all, you want to make sure that you shake the bottle just to mix up all of the lipstick in the bottle. And then also when you're applying it, first you always want to make sure you have really clean lips. So I always take a rag, I just kind of get some water and then take a rag and go over it just to make sure it's kind of a little bit exfoliated and very clean. And then when you're applying this stuff, make sure you're applying it pretty thin because you're going to do 3 coats of it. So each coat, just make sure you're putting it on thin and then it will build on it. And then lastly, in between as you're building it, you want to wait like 30 to 60 seconds for dry time. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I apply. Oh, and another thing is you want to make sure when you're applying it, you're doing it all one way. So you're not going back and forth. It's just all one motion. Okay, so now I'm going to apply. Let me make sure I shake it. I've already shaken it, but I'm going to double shake it. It doesn't look very like dark or anything, but as you build it, it'll darken up. And you want to be careful not to touch your lips. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. Okay, I'm gonna do one more lighter layer because I just want it to be a little bit darker. So even though I've already done 3, I'm gonna do just one more lighter layer. Right now I'm gonna put the glossy gloss on, and it's just like the regular gloss. And then I'm gonna put the matte gloss on over. Now I'm going to apply just the matte gloss because me and Jenna both really like matte lipstick. And voila! And I have, the one that I have on is just called the Nude. So, not the Nude, it's called Nude. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and it's one of my favorites out of all the ones I have. So, that is how you put on Lipsense. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time on our channel.